Hello and warmly welcome to Cross Christian News. My name is Paul Anomah-Kordieh, and God be with you even as you watch this bulletin. Let's start with our first story, where the Metropolitan Archbishop of Accra, Most Reverend John Bonaventure Kofi, says no institution in Ghana should pride itself for churning out academic giants who may be moral dwarfs, since our problem as a nation has everything to do with our morals. He said this during the official launch of the 70th anniversary of the St.Thomas Aquinas Senior High School. In a speech read on his behalf, the Metropolitan Archbishop of Accra, His Grace Most Reverend John Bonaventure Kofi, commended the St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School for their achievements over the years.
You won the 2013 edition of the National Science and Maths Quiz Competition. In 2014,
according to him, the success story of the St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School is a manifestation of what Catholic education is all about. He thus urged the students to be morally upright in their various professions after school.
Joy will not be in seeing you as just professionals in your respective fields, but as morally upright professionals. No institution in Ghana should pride itself in churning out academic giants who may be moral dwarfs, since our problem as a nation has everything to do with our morals.
He commended the government for the free SHS policy and appealed to government to address the various problems associated with the policy.
The situation where heads have to look for money to run their schools before they are later reimbursed is not the best. The double-track system, which is putting a lot of stress on students, teachers, administrators, and parents, should also be addressed.
His Grace Bonaventure Kofi also pledged the support of the Archdiocese to the school in their quest in making the St. Thomas Aquinas SHS one of academic and moral excellence. The General Overseer of the International Central Gospel Church, Pastor Mensah Otabil, is urging Christians to be bold and audacious in their plans. Using the story of David and Goliath in 1 Samuel chapter 17, Pastor Mensah Otabil said David was only 17 years when he aimed for the head of Goliath. According to him, you may start small but will not remain small. Pastor Mensah Otabil was speaking on the topic breaking barriers during Sunday church service.
Aim for a bold and audacious target. David did not aim at the feet of Goliath. He didn't aim at his leg. He didn't aim at his stomach. He didn't aim at his chest. He aimed at his head. It is a bold, it is audacious, it is courageous. Don't make small plans. Don't aim at little levels. Don't think of doing small things. Dream big. Think about something fantastic you want to do for God. Yes, you may start small, you may start local, but you will not stay small and you will not stay local. Think big. Dream big. Expect big.
As Cross Christian News, let's take more stories. And the Methodist Church Ghana has dissociated itself from the Methodist Church in Britain on the decision to bless same-sex marriages in the church. The presiding bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana, Most Reverend Dr. Paul Kwabena Boafo, says The Methodist Church in Ghana is of age, and no one can dictate to them. The Methodist Church in Britain on June 30 overwhelmingly voted to change the definition of marriage to allow same-sex marriages. Church officials are even hopeful the first same-sex marriages in the Methodist chapels will take place in the autumn. But Most Reverend Dr. Paul Kwabnabuafo says it is their cup of tea. The Methodist Church in Britain has become the largest religious denomination to permit same-sex marriages. The Methodist Conference on June 30 overwhelmingly voted to change the definition of marriage to allow same-sex marriages. 254 votes were cast in favor, with 46 voting against the decision. But speaking at the launch of the 2021 Young People's Week celebration, the presiding bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana, Most Reverend Dr. Paul Kwabnabuafo, said the stance of the Methodist Church in Ghana on same-sex marriages remain unchanged, saying a marriage is between a man and a woman.
The GPC will give the appropriate response to what the Methodist Church in Britain has decided to go the same-sex marriages. We are not going that way as Methodists in Ghana. Our stand is that marriage is between a man and a woman. Onanyan, nanyan. And at the appropriate time, you will get the response. You'll get a response, and we'll be very, very definite and emphatic. No compromises. No compromises.
Indeed, no compromises. What do you think? You can leave your comment in the comment box. But for now, let's take some news from the international front.
Pope Francis was discharged from Gemelli University Hospital in Rome on 14 July 2021, 10 days after undergoing surgery for colon diverticulitis. Vatican spokesperson Matteo Bruni said the pontiff was discharged shortly after 10:30 a.m. local time, 4:30 a.m. ET. Bruni added that before returning to the Vatican, the Pope went to the Basilica of St. Mary Major, where in front of the icon of the Virgin Mary, Salus Populi Romani, he expressed his gratitude for the success of his surgery and offered a prayer for all the sick, especially those he had met during his stay in the hospital. It is reported that the 84-year-old Pope conducted his weekly Angelus prayer from the hospital where he appeared publicly. Speaking from a balcony of the hospital at the time, the Pope expressed joy in the ability to keep the Sunday appointment of the Angelus even from the hospital. Source: CNN.
And that's it for Cross Christian News. My name is Paul Anomah-Kordieh. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share our YouTube channel. You can also like us on Facebook, Cross Christian Network. Cross Christian Network. If it's for Jesus Christ, then we are for it.